بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه أما بعد. So instead of making one long video on this topic, and since there was many subjects that came to mind regarding it, I was just making a separate video for the subject. There's a reflection that came to me, I can't remember how long ago, I mean in recent past, that you understand certain lands and places of the earth grow a specific fruit which is not found anywhere else, or grow a specific vegetable or a specific herb or medicinal plant. And I'm focusing specifically on what grows from the earth for this, kind of reflection and what will be, inshallah, a method example or a analogy. Although the lands can have other unique things besides plants, what animals live there, or besides edible foods, there can be unique trees or different bodies of water, and etc., etc. But the same way, any human that consumes plants, vegetables, fruits from any part of the world, equally as humans, we are created in the same form, in the same shape, with the same organs and the same composition, and essentially we need the same nutrients. If you eat that plant from any part of the world, humans equally are going to benefit from the nutrients in that, the vitamins and nutrients and elements in it. The takeaway that I took was the same way only a fool would turn down a good vegetable fruit from another country and say, that's not my country, what do I care for that plant? Is like, no, your country, one, is a very short segment in human history. A time will come, this nation state era is going to end, just like every other human, or should I say societal governance or order system, in the past ended, and may Allah return the Khilafah to the Muslimin. But in Khilafah, there's a difference between a bilad and a Misr, or a country with borders and governs itself, versus a land and a region. But anyway, not to get too far off topic, only a fool would turn away a good fruit, vegetable, a herb that came from a place, and say, it's not my country, I don't want to use that. It's his loss. The same way, if gold or a diamond, or maybe some of these, the metals that are used to make smartphones, or other mined objects, if it came from another country, no one would turn it down, because they see the value in that, correct? So the takeaway that I took was the same way one land may offer a unique assortment or a specific fruit, vegetable, or herb that is not found anywhere else, and it still benefits humanity equally. Also, there is a I would say, for looking the right word, an assortment, or a kind of, not division, but kind of apportionment of qualities that humans need, whether it's in their intelligence, or in their acquiescence, or in their character, or in their wisdom, that those humans, or that society, or that culture may excel others in, because of, for whatever factors Allah chose, perhaps the circumstances they went through, or perhaps for other reasons, just like Allah Azza wa Jalla says in Surah Al-Zukhruf, that نحن قسمنا بينهم معيشتهم في الحياة الدنيا, or before that he said ليتخذ بعضكم بعضا سخريا. I think the ayah was ولولا أن يكون الناس أمة واحدة لجعلنا لمن يكفر بالرحمن لبيوتهم سقفا من فضة ومع the ayah was, no, it was وقال الذين كفروا لولا نزل هذا القرآن على, the ayah in Surah Al-Zukhruf, ولولا وقال الذين كفروا لولا نزل هذا القرآن على رجل من القريتين عظيم هم يقسمون رحمة ربك نحن قسمنا بينهم معيشتهم في الحياة الدنيا ورفعنا بعضهم فوق بعض درجات ليتخذ بعضهم بعضا سخريا ورحمة ربك خير مما يجمعون. So the part that I was trying to get to was that, as I was mentioning a few seconds earlier, we find different fruits, vegetables, herbs, plants grow in specific lands, specific regions in the world, or a specific country, or a specific region in a specific country, and not other outside. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran that He is the one, in the verse mentioned before, He is the one who apportioned between humanity their ma'isha, their livelihood, or that which they need to fulfill their life. And then He said that we have given some rank over others so that they could take others under them, as you could say, excuse me, I don't want to mistranslate the Quran, but the application of it in the sense, in the business world or the economy, that this apportionment that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made as a system, it's not a caste system choosing some under others, but in certain roles and tasks, you need somebody who's going to do custodian work. Not everybody's going to be CEO, or not everybody's going to be the mayor of the city or governor or whatnot. There's some that will have to do roles in service to others, and that should be through their free will. I'm not saying they should be held against their will or subjugated to that. So the point being, Allah is the one who apportioned these different plants in different parts of the world, is what I was trying to get to. And the same way those have benefit for our bodies and minds from what we consume equally as humans, and similarly the lessons we can learn from them in character, or we can learn in human character, we can learn in demeanor, we can learn in perception, we can learn in akhlaq, manners, even if it be from a different religion. I'm not saying Muslims should imitate the disbelievers in that which displeases Allah, but learning from other humans is something that actually enhances whatever land or nation you hail from, because السعيد من وعظ بغيره والشقي من وعظ بنفسه. As the saying goes, the wise one, the fortunate one, he takes lesson from others, but the unfortunate one is the one who only learns from his own mistakes. So that's one thing I very much like to do in learning from other people's character. In the same way, in Islam, urf, custom, is something that has been left unrestricted in certain aspects, and in that case there's things that if it's not ibadah that came to us described through wahy and revelation, then it's very uplifting and enlightening to learn from others, because there's no such thing as a perfect human, there's no such thing as a perfect society, a perfect tribe, or perfect clan, or perfect nation, or continent. And the other benefits it comes from, it inhibits and it tackles and it effaces prejudice, or what's called ta'assub, when a person has fanaticism to their tribe or their land or their nation. It's okay to be proud of who you are and your heritage, but it doesn't give you, through ignorance, the right to disdain others. And Allah knows best. Subhanakallah bihamdi. Inshallah la ilaha illa ant. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.